From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Well, good Tuesday morning. Taylor Platt here with a quick look at your forecast. During the morning hours, I think most places are dry. Can't completely rule out a spotty shower. Temperatures in the 60s. Then as we head throughout the remainder of your day on Tuesday, scattered showers and storms are expected to develop. Some of them could be on the strong side, with some gusty winds and some locally heavy rainfall. Shower chances continue throughout the remainder of your evening hours on your Tuesday. Going into Wednesday morning, probably a few showers as we begin the day, but once we get into the afternoon hours, I think most places are dry by that point. 7-day forecast looks like this. We get nice and warm going into the middle part and latter part of the week. Temperatures getting up into the middle and upper 80s. We are watching for some severe weather potential on Friday, and then as we head into the weekend, more showers and storms are possible with temperatures in the 80s.
Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning. Hi, kids. Hot tea.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. It is Let's Eat Tuesday, and today we get to learn all about a Turkish restaurant that's doing more than just your traditional Turkish favorites. But first, let's get a look at this. Check this out. Beautiful thoroughbreds in this picture here. $575,000. That was the purse for the 84th Iroquois steeplechase. This year's winner, Aban, captured the win from snap decision. This young lady here, this is 11-year-old Caroline Lance. She was this year's patient ambassador from Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital. As for the little ones, as you can see here, they had the chance to race in a stick horse race and then also have fun watching the hounds race. And you know, if that's not enough, from food to drink, you also had fashion. That is a huge part of the steeplechase. And as you can see, ladies and gents dressed to impress from head to toe. Pictures that you are seeing have been provided to Main Street Media of Tennessee by contributor Carl Edmondson. Now let's get a check of our headlines. The Clarksville Montgomery County School System School Board is talking about tightening the use of cell phones in the classroom, allowing teachers, not just administrators, to confiscate phones during instructional times throughout the day. According to the plan, school administrators would be able to search and review electronic devices, including calls, contacts, texts, internet access, if there's a reasonable suspicion that a search would reveal a violation. The CMCSS Board of Education's formal meeting, that includes the second and final reading of the new policy, is scheduled for Tuesday, May 20th. 5 members of the Green Hills Community Church recently returned from Armenia after building a playground in that country's village of Uzan. The church members were on the team of 8 that built the playground with the Armenian Relief Mission, which addresses physical and spiritual needs in the Eastern European nation. The new playground was an instant hit for the younger citizens. This girl, 12-year-old Lacey Kincaid of Spring Hill, will carry sponsor flags on horseback during each night of the Franklin Rodeo. This is a big deal for this young cowgirl. Not only has she been a flag girl for the last 2 years, she was an exhibition barrel racer at the rodeo. Lacey competes in the Tennessee Junior High School Rodeo Association in the barrel racing, breakaway roping, team roping, ribbon roping, and pole bending. This year's Franklin Rodeo is May 15th through the 17th. Read more about Lacey and the Franklin Rodeo and other stories from our Middle Tennessee communities by going to mainstreetmediatn.com. Let us connect you with a team that you'll be bedazzled by when you connect with Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's meet the team. This is Charles Calvert, known as One Take. He's the plumbing service manager. Here we have Matt Cook. He's known as Big Country. He's the HVAC service manager.
Hey! Visit Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning for all your needs. Get ready, race fans. NASCAR is back in Music City with a new name, the Cracker Barrel 400. Guitars, fast cars, and the comfort of Cracker Barrel's country hospitality. May 30th through June 1st. The action kicks off Friday night at Nashville Super Speedway with the Rackley Roofing 200. Then the Tennessee Lottery 250 on Saturday. And Sunday night, NASCAR's top stars under the lights in the Cracker Barrel 400. Get your tickets now at NashvilleSuperspeedway.com.
Are you the biggest race fan? Our friends at Rackley Roofing want to send you to the Rackley 200 Craftsman Truck Series race at the Nashville Super Speedway on May 30th. Go to your favorite Main Street Media page and click the Enter to Win banner. We will see you at the track. Welcome back. Get a look at this. This is a hamburger, and we're going to learn about the bun that encases this hamburger. It is at a place called Edessa Burgers and Pizza. Catherine Mayhew is going to share all about this restaurant. And this happens to be, as Catherine put it to me, kind of the younger sibling of the original Edessa, which I want to say right now has been named New York Times Best Restaurant, one of the best restaurants in America, which is so cool. Hey, Catherine.
It is so cool. We're very proud of Edessa, the big brother, and now Edessa, the younger son.
I love it. So what is different about Edessa 1 and Edessa 2?
Well, Edessa 1 is, they're both Turkish Kurdish. Edessa 1 is more fine dining.
Got it.
You don't have to get dressed up to go in there, but it's a very lovely, beautifully adorned, brick and mortar restaurant. It's been around for, I want to say 7 or 8 years, maybe longer. Very extensive menu and tablecloths, cloth napkins. Edessa Burgers and Pizza is fast food. It is a Turkish version of fast food. And they take a little more license with their menu. Edessa, the big brother, is very strictly, with a few exceptions, Kurdish and Turkish. Here, it is pizza, it's burgers, and then there's all kinds of Middle Eastern flourishes thrown in there. Like the pizza, you can get a regular pepperoni pizza, okay, but you can also get the Turkish version, which is called a pide, P-I-D-E, and it's shaped kind of like a football. And the toppings are very Middle Eastern. There's a ground lamb topping, which is just delicious. There is a sort of chopped beef topping, also delicious. And they also have, instead of pepperoni, it's Turkish sausage, which is a little denser than like a pepperoni would be. And it's slightly sweet. And it's absolutely delicious. So if you want to go the Middle Eastern way, get a pita. It will easily, I don't think there's any way to order a small, medium, or large. It's just what it is. Easily feed a family of 4 and great reheated. And then when you move on to the more American part of it, you get to this hamburger. Yeah, which is just, it is a great hamburger. And I applaud anybody who can straddle the line between Turkish and all American, but they do it here really well. It's extremely juicy. It will come as you order it. So if you want it medium rare, you'll get it that way, which I always appreciate. And then not all the hamburgers, but this one in particular comes with a charcoal bun, which is made out of obviously regular hamburger bun ingredients with charcoal powder mixed in. You don't taste anything different. It tastes just like a regular hamburger bun, but you want to wow your friends. This is a way to do it.
So the charcoal part of it is really just for a visual, just to kind of that wow factor.
Yeah, it's just for show. They're not the only people in the country doing a charcoal bun.
Never heard of it.
Well, there's very few around here, which is why it really caught my attention when I was looking at the menu. Because it is very unusual, and it tends to make the burger a little bit pricier, but I think it's worth it just because it's fun.
I can't wait to try that. Okay, talk to me about the fries, because I love the look of the fries.
Well, Middle Eastern restaurants in general and I cannot tell you why this is, make really, really, really good French fries.
Huh.
I feel like they have some kind of a coating that sort of makes them extra crisp and sort of holds on to that little bit of residual oil when they come out of the fryer.
Uh-huh.
And again, I have no idea why the Middle Eastern restaurants are so good at this, but they are. And it's why there's hardly a Middle Eastern restaurant that I have ever been in that didn't have French fries on the menu.
Okay, so now what about the sweet tooth? What if we need to satisfy our sweet tooth?
Okay, well, you are going to love their dessert. They do a baklava, most Middle Eastern restaurants do, but they also do knefe, which is it's almost like a phyllo type dough that's shredded, and they fill it with a sweet cheese, and then they deep fry it, and then they put a sort of sugar water drizzle over it and fresh pistachios. And it comes out warm, and when you cut into it, the cheese just oozes out. The layer on the outside is crispy. It is absolutely one of my favorite desserts ever in the history of the world. And anytime anybody has it, I order it.
That sounds amazing. Now, is that dessert at the mothership at the original Edessa?
In both places.
Okay, great to know. What else should we know before we head out to the newest Edessa location?
Only this. I am really thrilled that this family has thrived so much here in Nashville to have a restaurant mothership named one of the best restaurants in the country. And then who knew, right? And then to have this offshoot that's just fun, so just go there and have fun. It's a really lighthearted, very interesting place. If you're going with the kids and then you don't want to get them Middle Eastern type of pizza, you can just get them a good old pepperoni pizza.
Which is fine. I say, you should get both. Get a regular pizza and then actually experience something new.
Absolutely. And the nice thing about the pita, you can get one where you get all three of their Middle Eastern toppings on one. They're just about a third. So if you really wanted to experiment, that's a great way to do it.
Oh, that is awesome. Well, Catherine, thank you so much for this. Edessa Burgers and Pizzas. Sounds so good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a great rest of the day. All right, stick here at Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Joseph Burgoyne, Chef Tornado of the Omni Nashville Hotel. Come see us at Kitchen Notes.
Welcome back. This sounds like fun. You have 2 more weekends to experience and enjoy the Tennessee Renaissance Festival. This is in Arrington, Tennessee. They offer an outdoor renaissance with a marketplace. You can also meet talented artisans there, check out exceptional wares, and then immerse yourself in laughter, song. Check out jesters, jugglers, and so much more. If you purchase your tickets online, it's a little cheaper than what you get on site there by $10. Again, 2 more weekends in this month to check out the Tennessee Renaissance Festival. Thanks so much for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street for this Tuesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow.